Did you know that you can raise children by the Spirit and not by the law? I had no idea such a thing was possible because I grew up in a home where we were raised by the law and we were just beaten regularly and put down, and name-calling and shouting and was all a part of our childhood. And I didn't even have a picture as to what it would look like to raise children by the Spirit, but my wife did, Patty did, and she did raise our children by the Spirit. And there was no name-calling in our home, and there was no putting people down, and there was no focusing on people's weaknesses. She helped each of our children discover their strengths, their giftedness, and she focused on that and allowed them to be unique and different, and they didn't have to match up to anybody else. They could just be who God had created them to be. The Bible is pretty clear that when we compare ourselves amongst ourselves and measure ourselves by ourselves, we're without understanding. And all of schoolwork was that for me, and that's not what we did with our children. We didn't measure them against other people. We let them be who God made them to be. And so in this book, in this training material, Patty shares the techniques that she used to raise our children by the Spirit, and the fruit was good. She made our children her #1 ministry for the 20 years that they were growing up, and now they work alongside of us in ministry, and there's nothing more precious than that I can conceive of as a fruit of those 20 years of labor. Let Patty share with you what she has learned about focusing on the uniqueness of your child, their child's heart, your child's spirit, and then pouring divine grace into your child so that they can become all that God has asked them to be. And you try it with your children and just enjoy the blessing that unfolds in your life. Directly beneath the video that you're watching, you can click on a Go Deeper tab, which will offer you 3 options for internalizing this message. Option number 1 is you get a home group or a Sunday school class, a group of your friends, and you spend 12 weeks watching the DVDs and internalizing the message. Option number 2 is you hire a personal spiritual trainer, a coach, for $1 a day who will connect with you weekly for the next 12 weeks to help you internalize the message. And option number 3 is take this as a university course with Christian Leadership University. Why don't you select the approach that's right for you so that you fully and completely internalize this message and are transformed by it?